Well, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. I think we're back now. Everybody, I apologize. That didn't help at all. It didn't help at all. But we're back. We're just gonna play. I'm actually gonna play through my. I'm gonna play through my monitor stream. Maybe I'll get a little bit closer with the microphone. Snow Cactus, how's it going? Everybody, hello. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Wait for everyone to hop in again since we lost everybody. I'll just mention that we're back. Technical difficulties. But let's do this. For everyone hanging out, we're going to get started. We're going to get cracking with this. We are playing some level design games for my level design course. So my students have, for the last few weeks, have been doing some location studies based on a real world location, either in Utah or somewhere nearby. Some of them chose things like the Salt Lake City Library, the EAE building, laser tag. King of the amusement park just asked if I would play their level. I'm happy to do that. I will have to hurry and get that uploaded right now. So let's do this. Rad Omega, I think everyone has to hop back in again. First of all, let's, while I do that, I'm going to grab an 8th level because it's easier to grab it now. This always happens. Grab it now or forever hold my peace. Let's see if I can do it. Let's reset my magic timer. See if I can do it in the next few minutes. I really need some background music for this kind of stuff. Let's set it for 2 minutes. Let's see if I can get it downloaded and set up in less than 2 minutes. But the answer is yes. Mr. Amusement Park, would you mind DMing me really quick on Discord with your name? Because I'm pretty sure I know who you are, King of the Amusement Park, but I'm not 100% certain. And I don't want to say your name over Twitch because that is not cool. So I've got to hide you with this lovely picture of Utah Valley. But like I was saying, these are levels that have been worked on. They're location studies. It means these are beginning level design students just getting their feet wet. Some of them are more experienced. We're not focusing on blueprints of this. The only core mechanic for these levels is walking. The idea is if you can make a compelling level without implementing any jumping or any crazy mechanics, and it still feels like you're it feels fun and interesting, then pretty much the world is your oyster when it comes to level design. So some of the things we covered were learning how to use BSP brushes, static brushes in creating the levels. I've got to use my 2 factory to get your level, Mr. Amusement Park. But one of the fun things is, since we use Twitch names, oftentimes students will speak to me thinking I know who they are, and that's not always the case. That's who I thought you were. All right, let's grab your level. Shouldn't take very long. Let's see if we can do it within the 2 minutes. There we go. 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Internet's working nice and swiftly today. All right. We're getting there. Get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, we got it. Mr. Amusement Park, we are rocking. Just gonna anonymize your name. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom. Okay. All right, let's do this. We've got Mr. Controller here, ready to go. Get rid of all the extra little goodies we have here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Aren't there my name is Matt Live says it's pretty easy to guess who I might be. Luckily, there are a lot of Matts in the world. There's a surprising amount of Matts. So we're going to get rid of the starting soon. And guess what? It's a level design class. We're going to get rid of that. I just don't want you to forget where you are. By the way, anybody not in EAE in my class, I would like to give a quick advertisement for the University of Utah. Just was awarded number 3 in video game top public universities. Kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. We're no joke. We take our games seriously. Just like in this class, I actually had a student ask, and I don't think it was this section, but one of the previous ones, when it comes to going through these projects that I give all my students, is I was asked, why don't you just give us a Udemy course? To which I reply, like, doing Udemy courses are fantastic for like going through a step-by-step process. But my courses are designed to really make you deconstruct and create things. So there's a little bit of a difference. One of them, you're told exactly what to do. And through this type of class, through level design, I like to make my students struggle a little bit. Holding your hand is great, but throwing you in the deep end and having you swim, critique, and adjust is kind of a better way to do it. I just realized some of my lights aren't turned on. And my green screen's popping through, so I'm going to adjust this really quick. And you can see what a hot mess I am. Okay, let's do this. Is everybody ready to play some levels? Some location studies. We've got 8 of them to have pull through. Like I said, these are 2 to 3 minutes walkthrough. We're walking through an environment. So as we play this, feel free to chime in. Let us know, like, what type of game could you imagine this world being? If you're from Utah, what kind of building or location do you think that the student studied? They weren't exact replicas of that study. We're using them as a general idea of what to do. So here we go. First one up. Called EA Building. Come on, let's start. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, I like this. That skylight's really cool. Just taking a peek at this, I noticed a lot of students don't add ceilings to their levels. But this one, that's what I thought originally, that maybe they just hadn't added a roof. But you notice that skylight gives it a really cool feel. So you've got this open center building, really separates the environment. You've got these paths that go around to the side. And then, of course, this precarious landing here. If this were a real life location, I would wonder why there aren't hand guardrails to keep you from falling off. So my assumption is because we're not allowed to jump in this, I actually didn't make them remove the blueprint for it. But I'm sure it's so you can walk down to that space. And this is coming through my display speakers. But every level, it just wouldn't be the same without exploding coins. So we got the guardrails here. That means I'm not supposed to fall off into the abyss. But it's a nice little patio. So right off the bat, I see it's called EAE Building. So this is like a re-envisioning of the EAE building, and I love it. So we got some stairs going down to the basement area. The level of detail is really nice. I would love it if, even this one, if you added like some handrails or some guardrails, maybe some ideas of some pictures or paintings on the side walls, or if some pillars would really add to the minimal detail that would make it aesthetically add something. My name is Matt says, mine don't explode. I made quick Mario-esque coin noises. I appreciate that attention to detail. This is nice though. The space feels really nice and big. Thing about coins is you have to collect them all. They're doing a good job of making me visit all the space. These work well as seats. I'm wondering right here, the light coming from the upper second story actually does a good job of creating some perceived space, but I'm wondering what could be added down here to help break up some of this large space just a little bit. There was that gnarly stairwell there. Let's explore a little bit. This is like the gaming area, the Lalonde Lounge. Nice doorways here. I like that. This is a cool structure. I am gonna sneak out here a little bit so I can see the hidden pathway down there. I shouldn't be jumping, but I am. Were there windows here? No. Okay. Let's take the path. The path. I'm wondering what kind of secrets. A darker feel over here. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. This is like Limbo version. What happened to this section? This feels great. Look at this. You ascended into the hell version, the hellscape. This is awesome platforming built out of the collapsed upper levels, taking you down into this really interesting landscape here, and finally to the dunce cap of freedom. So this is cool. This makes me wonder what happened. I'm not sure if the author of this level's here, but I'd be really curious to see what you were thinking through this section. This is really nice. It would be cool if like you turned this into a pickup right here. I mean, you could add some weird like little noise. Oh, Griffic says the current state of the EA building. So the upper above was the pre-flood, and then the current flooding area. This is after the flood that just occurred. Beautiful transition. Going from that nice clean look into this dreary broken down EAE building version. I don't know if you intended this, but we kind of talked in class about how the ascension and descension, right? How you kind of, the idea is you move up towards like the heaven or the pleasing and down towards the dreary and the hellish type landscape. This plays off really well in that. This one kind of begs for, I kind of wish there was like a fog layer underneath here, so it doesn't look like it was just floating out in space here. And even in this section, if you could obscure that building so you'd walk down a tunnel and end up into it. But I like what you did with the airy landscape. Griffic says, not my level though. Very cool. Nice work. Nice work. All right, let's move on to the next. We got the magic method. So in the future, I might have my students add a key to close the game, which sometimes is Z, sometimes it's L to reset. But I use the magic Alt F4, which, by the way, I'm using two keyboards here. I have a two computer setup. I don't do it anymore, but last year during the pandemic when I was playing student levels, I would constantly Alt F4 the wrong keyboard and close out OBS. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better at that. All right, on to level number 2. That was awesome. EAE building for the win. Level number 2, here we go. Block out FR. Let's try this. Oh, nice. Got the coins all lit. Those are nice, beautiful big coins. Shiny coins. This also looks like it could be the EAE building, but I'm not sure. Look at that. That is beautiful. Got the anti-affordances here, the doors that are blocked off. And cute little toys. What are these? That is fascinating. Little worms and game characters. That is really cool. Okay. Very, very similar. What building was this? Oh, did you hear that? Those massive coins are hilarious when you pick them up. The set dressing here is really good. I think for my personal aesthetic, the ceilings seem a little bit low. It really seems a little bit odd spatially. You have like these super low ceilings and then this centerpiece coming up through it. So this was the same location as the previous one when we played. I can see the similarities here. I like the barricades between these. It's really cool. Oh, okay, we got the computers. The coins are doing a great job of leading me around. Here is the gameplay area where you can sit down and watch TV. Beautiful. Those seats are perfect. I mean, they seem a little bit big, but that's all you need for a block out, just those 2 cubes, and I can tell immediately that it's a seat. These computers are perfect blockouts. Just a few cubes repeated with those beautiful tables. Look at the set dressing is just really well done in here. Once again, I think the ceiling could be a little bit larger, but just the idea of posters on the wall, just using these red cubes, add a lot of variety and make it feel like it's really fleshed out and blocked out. Bling, bling. Lone Star just hopped in and said, when can I play these student games? Good question, my friend. So these are just practice levels for my class. This is the first official project that we do in my level design course, where they're just learning how to use static meshes, BSP brushes, and then the grand finale, we add coin pickup just to get started with blueprints. This is great use of space. So you notice this compared to the previous level. You have all these tables in here to really break up a large space. So and they may as well be walls. So you're creating this implied pathway. I could go either left, I could go right, and just a lot of interesting pathway through here. Using this grid block system to block out these rooms, make it feel warm and like really open. So these would be the offices, right? So one of these could be my office. I like the round take on the EAE building, if that's what this is. I don't remember this fountain being in the middle of EAE, but maybe it is now. And more offices. And I feel like I'm moving through in a way that the designer really designed for me. Really well done. This takes me back down to a different style room. So this one has round tables instead of the square ones. So it has a completely different aesthetic. And I hop down to the bottom again. This is awesome. Once again, I think some railings and a little bit more thought on the ramps. I do like the ramps as opposed to the stairs, honestly. Especially since sometimes the Unreal character will kind of bump against it. But beautiful layout. This is the grad lab. This is where the graduate students make their games. This would be such a cool re-envisioning of the entire EAE Building 72. I think they should tear it down and rebuild it exactly like this. Lone Star said, sorry, that's all my bits. Lone Star says we got to do a stream where it's just where it's me playing and you just give commentary. That would be awesome. Okay, awesome level. Any other feedback from the peanut gallery? From the class? Well done on this level. I really like it. I think I've given some minimal feedback. Other than that, I would be very proud of this level as submitting it for the class. All right, next. The Magic Alt F4. So that was level number 2. We are just cruising through some awesome levels today. Allow access. Windows Defender hasn't been popping up before. Okay, here we go. Oh, can you hear the sound? Can you hear the sound? Dark Silverwing said the only thing I couldn't figure out was the glass on the ceiling. That's awesome feedback. So we have some music in this one, and it's awesome. Fancy and a little creepy. This is bonus points because ambient sounds are not required for this. Oh, that's weird. I've got some light coming through, so I apologize. The teddy bears are awesome. They are adding some pretty creepy ambient visuals to this as well. Instead of the coins, they used a key pickup. Snow Cactus says, oh man, this is making me self-conscious about my level. This is why I like to showcase levels during class, and especially in between classes and show previous. You should never feel self-conscious about your levels, but I think it does help to be inspired by other levels. So I say this is part of the reason we showcase them, is we look at those levels and think, oh man, I could have done that in my level. Or I could have done this, and then it's okay to hop back into your level and kind of use what other people have done. This is nice. So I'm gonna collect a coin. This is what we talk about with the affordance. This door is kind of halfway open. It kind of makes me feel like maybe I should go in, maybe I shouldn't, and it's got smoke from the key that was left over. Okay, so some little rooms. This looks like a bathroom. Oh yeah, the toilets have been wrecked. Oh, but there's a key in there. And flushing sounds? Oh my goodness. You collect the key and the toilet flushes. Well done. The keys are doing a great job of drawing me around. Got one over here. Bookshelf with books falling down. Those kind of nice little touches make it feel like something's really going on. This bookshelf with all this stuff here, fantastic. Nice sounds. Nice sounds on each one of those. I wouldn't mind like some picture frames and different little things to let me know what kind of a room this is. Like you have these open doors, but maybe some closed doors in some of the rooms. These bears are super creepy. Love it. It's amazing what you can do with just some sound effects. Oh, I can't get through here though. Okay, I'm gonna jump. Oh, no. I'm gonna jump, even though I shouldn't. Are these? I think these are unique keys because each one is playing a different sound. So that's a chalkboard right there. The lighting is awesome. Okay, let's make our way back out. I feel like this level has a story to tell. Great use of pillars right here. Now I can see it's leading up that creepy stairway. I think this may or may not be the Natural History Museum, but I'm not sure. This is what is this? Skybox? And bars on the side. Great feel in here. Behind the TV, oh my goodness. I'm moving my camera over. This is exactly why I wanted sounds to work. I'm gonna stop talking a little bit. This is creepy. This is creepy. Opens up into this new path where I can see around here. Another little computer with a knocked over chair. A chair with a little teddy bear in it. Oh, and there's more stuff over here. This did a great job. I didn't realize this was a whole area here. So I went over here to check out the bear and turned around and more keys. So it's drawing me over in that direction. But I saw some more keys over here. So I'm gonna get those. Was there something over here? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? A little window? So whoever made this level, my feedback is you did such a great job setting mood and tone and feeling. If there was just maybe like 25% more visual detail as you go through, just to kind of tell us what kind of location this is. So I have the ideas of the rooms, but a little bit more on the side, like whether there are pictures hanging or some more furniture, just a little bit, not a ton, would make this exceptional. Still really good. Okay, we're gonna walk around this side. Okay, this is a maze. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Little teddy bears watching you everywhere you go. What? Oh no, the teddy bear lost its head. A little jump scare there. Okay, we walk around to this one. Oh no, this is getting more sad the further we go into the story. The bears are getting decapitated. Okay, which way was I supposed to go? I'm trying this way. Okay. Another hidden, oh man, a giant bear? Oh my gosh. Oh, this was based on City Creek. Well done. I wouldn't have guessed, but it works. It works. And around here, a head of a bear sitting on a chair. And I think that was the last one. I think that was it. I don't think there's anywhere else to go. There's some more sounds. Okay. So I can't complain at all on this level because of what it was built, except for the small amounts of feedback I gave. But I actually wouldn't mind if, when I found that last key, if he just had some text on the wall that said the end or something, just to let me know, or maybe change the color on that bear and have something say it. But really, that was extremely fun. You painted a vision of this horror story going through City Creek. I would have loved, now that you have like the main block out and you know it feels really nice, that extra little 20% of detail would have just made this like exceptional. Oh, it's not the end? Okay, so we need to go further. See, now I'm gonna get lost because I don't know where to go. Oh, here's one. Wait, there's more. Oh no. Okay. There is an exit, I'm told. Listen to this music. I don't dare. This is the ascension into the abyss. There's no coming back once I jump down here. And this, my friends, is why you need audio. We haven't even talked about the importance of audio in level design, but it really changes the entire fill. Well done to the student who made this. Beautiful job. I'm gonna say I'm impressed with every level I've played so far. Okay. And the beautiful thing is you get fall break now to take a little rest and come back after playing some 2D games with your creative juices just ready to go make the next awesome thing. Wait, there was still a path down there? Wait, there was still a path? Let's take a vote. Everybody, should I hurry and run through it and go through that last path? We could speed run it. Yep, I hear someone said yep. Okay. All right, speed run time. Woo, we're gonna jump over those. Something's wrong with my jumping ability, so we're just gonna run through it. Less talk, more running. Let's see if I can find that that path down. I think it was this way. No. Oh, it's scary. It's got a different feeling when you're speedrunning it. Nope, not that way. Not that way. There we go. We found it. Just like that. Okay. So you said there's another path? I thought that was like some final like scary bit. Oh, look at that. I didn't move my camera. All right. Scruffy says, oh, there's music in this level. Yeah, extra bonus points for the music. Look at that. It's the Ghost Bear. The Ghost Bear of Christmas Past. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad I ran back in to play this. Maybe when I down this and re-upload it, I'll just adjust. I'll just edit that in. Tease please, says Popcorn. I've got to say the spooky vibes were fantastic. Well done. Definitely something fantastic. That was so good. That was so good. Okay, ignore Nightbot. He's just, you don't have to follow. Okay, this one's called Dino Land. This is number 4. Here we go. I wish that wouldn't pop up. I got it to not pop up with the first couple. There we go. All right, here we go. Dino Land. Let's take a look around, see what we're in for. We've got some ascension here. Big long hike up into Dino Land, into some green area. Nice use of pathing here. So you've got the green grass and the tan, which indicates the pathway. Right now I can see that giant Spaghetti-O over on the far end. I wouldn't be sure if I would be supposed to enter that, but I do see a pickup inside it, which kind of makes me think I should. But then I have 2 other pathways here. I'm going to go right first. Kalewu, I can tell you really put some... Oh, this is awesome. What is this? This is really cool. It's massive. What is that? What is that interesting artifact there? And these pickups. Fascinating. I'll take it. It'll explode. Okay, let's follow this big pathway marker here. Another one of those flying donuts, or floating donuts. Okay. I kind of feel like I should walk off this, but I'm not sure. Yes, okay, big shadow. That's awesome. Okay, some platforming area. I think this you're meant to. I think this one breaks the rules a little bit. I think you're supposed to be jumping, but that's okay. I think I'm going the wrong way. Am I supposed to go down or up? It's fine. We're just exploring. Some extra pickups here would be cool. It's an interesting green marker. Little ramp. Good job showing the affordances of where to go up and down and to travel through here. There's the 3rd player character text. It looks like I'm locked in here. Oh, wait. No, yep. Okay. Some kind of pickup in here would be helpful, or some kind of way out. Wait. Is there something over here? So I had no idea that this area was over here. So some kind of hint or something kind of showing that I could get around here. I only say that because it's entirely possible a lot of players would miss that. Griffix says you can't jump, only go down. Okay, so no jumping, only walking. So come around here. I'm so glad I didn't have to go over that area again. So this is where I came down, right? I'm not sure though. Very cool. Oh, this is where I came up before. Oh, I like it. So I think it was. No. I came from this one. Okay, I just made a huge loop. That's awesome. I would love like maybe some more markers in here. You've done a great job of encapsulating the space. The trees are fantastic. You've got those forest fields. I wouldn't mind like some boulders, like something to kind of break up the paths a little bit more. Give it a little bit more love. Okay, let's take the main path. Nice hues of broken like logs sitting here. Kind of leads me over to the donut pyramid. So let's see what's over there. Was there something caught my eye over here? This is a very large space, so I'm assuming this is Red Butte Gardens, if I'm not mistaken. And how do I get up there? I feel like there's got to be a way. You showed me that earlier. I like the verticality in here. My guess is I go down through this donut. This seems like an affordance. Scruffy says green poly shapes, spheres for shrubs and bushes, and gray ones for boulders could go a long way. 100% Scruffy. I think that's really, really good feedback. Okay, so multiple paths in here. Okay, so there is nothing. Okay, nothing over here. Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, there it is. That is the way. The way. So just like Scruffy said, I think multiple boulders in here, you could actually make this feel more cave-like, or even some long multiple boulders and shoving them into the wall so they intersect. And even on something like this, right, if you took those little gray boulders and shoved them in the corner right here, like in the corner in this section, would actually make that feel like it was a flat path going up. Because through here, early... Oh, no, no! I died. Is there a level reset? No. Because earlier, I couldn't tell if that was a ramp up looking around the side. Was that it? Is there more to it than that? We can look really quick. A really good use of space. This is pretty common for this assignment. Wow, I never died before. Yeah, I went the wrong way. That was pretty much it. Really nice use of space. I think right now it's a matter of filling it in, breaking up some more of these angles. These little things that you drop here and there are really good. Oh, the big tree has a little hidden thing too. Where's the big tree? I'm going to go through that and come back out really quick. And in here, if you place like a few gray rocks back on the corner there, it would just extra entice the player to walk through that area. Those lily pad type of things that we saw in that GDC video too. Yeah, if playtesters kept falling through that area, I'd probably just add another cube in there to block it in. This is awesome though. So I got that. Let's look. Where's the big tree? There's a big tree right there. Is that the one? There's something up in this big tree? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, yes, bones. I kind of missed that. So that is like a big skeleton. Oh, those are dinosaurs up there. Man, I am slow to the uptake. Okay, so there's a big tree. That's the biggest tree I can see. I don't see a secret around this big tree. This big tree? No. This big tree? There's a huge... Oh, there's a big tree. Ah, okay. Let's find out. Let's check out the big tree. Oh, bonus. Some kind of like little hint, even if there was like a, honestly, if you just kind of insinuated some bones sitting there out of place that kind of led, like if you set one of those bones like right here, just sitting over there, it would actually lead me over to kind of look behind the tree. Give those subtle clues and be very like minimalist for it. And then as you play test, just see if people like are naturally drawn to those kind of things, and they won't know why they are, but they are. But this one, really nice work, really, really massive space. Now it's just what can you add to it to break some of these large shapes up a little bit. It's like you've painted with really large strokes. So just adding that little 10 or 15% to really flesh it out a little bit more. Overall, really great job. All right, cruising along. We've still got some time. Level number 5. This one is titled The Final Submission. Oh. Let's hit allow access there. Okay, here we go. Nice white picket fence. Oh, I remember this one. Really great job with the boulders around the sides and these cacti. With the cacti, I wouldn't mind. This is nitpicky, but if you scaled, you rotated them all, but if you scaled them all just a little bit offset, it would make them feel more natural. Right now, where they're all the same size, whenever anything's exactly the same size, they feel manufactured, which maybe that's what you wanted, but changing the like 25% difference between each one. Oh my goodness. Lone Star, you don't have to apologize, and that sounds bad. Okay, here we go. This is awesome. I love the broken down chairs and tables. Nice sound effect. Get a little closer so we can hear that. That candle's awesome. Okay. Can go through here. Got a okay, this is where I come out because I'm not supposed to run. I love how you've broken this all up. Really nice use of space. Some barrels. I'm not sure what location this was. Oh, this is cool. I've got... What are those airplanes? They're like airplanes that have all crashed. Look at this. This is beautiful. Just the shape language of these, the side of the walls here with these big, large rocks. That's what I'm talking about with like encompassing in the player. Those cool polygonal shapes make it feel kind of natural where they're all just, you can just stick them through each other. But that sells really well as far as those cliffs go that kind of encapsulate the entire environment. Make me feel like I'm out in the desert somewhere on a cliff. Okay, let's see what's in here. Little coin there. There's a counter there, so I've gotten 4. And this is a big, huge, like hangar gate. Really inviting, helps drive me through. And we can see the stairwell here. Nowhere else to go, so we will go down the stairs. Like you do. Cool lighting down through the bottom, going through the tunnel. Nice addition of these. Looks like some missiles hanging out in there. A pickaxe. Interesting. So it's all been mined. If this is a mine, putting like the wooden posts on the side and even tilting some, you could easily make this feel like it's a mine shaft really easily without too much block out work. But well done. Make it through the bottom. We got a shovel sitting there. And the end. This was perfect. This was a really nicely scoped level. You had a linear path with the gates and valves. I love that. I actually love one of the parts I love that you send you through this area, kind of break through here. Can't get down there, but you know that that's the end. This kind of treatment here with the airplanes down there is really cool. I would almost say, are those, let me ask you, are those airplanes? I mean, they look like airplanes. I think they're airplanes. I almost wonder if it, instead of like having like 12 of them, what it would feel like if you just had one big massive airplane that looks like it kind of broke in there and then put some rocks around it to make it look like it had an impact. Would be pretty rad. It would tell like a pretty cool story. And maybe something that you'd want to go down and get to eventually, but would make me wonder what's going on. This looks like an airplane graveyard, and I'm wondering how they flew into this space, right? But if it was one big one, that this was almost like a crater where it smashed into it and the rocks are kind of sitting around it, that would be so rad and would tell such a cool story. But well done on this level. Level number 6. Block out. Ooh, we got some sound going on again. Put it up here. Kind of spooky. Full disclosure, sometimes, sorry about the light behind me. I've got some light coming in from my window that I can't stop. Full disclosure, sometimes my screen can be a lot darker than it shows on your screens at home. But it is a little bit difficult to see my way around. I love the sounds. Multiple paths to go through here. Very creepy. You can go around these sections. Wow, this is cool. Section up here. Let's do this. Got like a statue there of like a person. Lots of coins. Really interesting environment. I feel like it's a little bit dark, but maybe that's okay. Really nice shape language coming through here. Walk through here. So I'm having a hard time seeing. Okay, here we go. Here's another little room. Okay, I think that was a Easter egg. Okay, these look like, oh, cannons. Those are cannons. Okay. This is awesome. Okay, so these are museum pieces. It's like a horror museum. I like that I can go through some of this stuff. Okay, here's another stairwell here. Back in we go. Entryway. I cannot see very well. And the problem, every time you grab a coin, it darkens it. All right. I'm not sure whose level this is. I'm a little bit stuck now. As far as I can tell, the space, it's hard for me to give feedback. The space seems really nice. My assumption is that it's a lot darker on my screen than it is on your screen. And so I am not able to navigate because I can't see well enough. Like really trying to squint my eyes to see, which is not the first time a student has said that. Someone said, does putting on a ceiling usually make it this dark? Yeah, you need to add lights to kind of lighten the interiors. We need to, I think before our final project, we'll talk about that a little bit with the class. About kind of some best practices with lighting interiors. Actually, Lawrence is gonna put together a little presentation about that, and I'm pretty excited. Okay, awesome. Well, very cool level. I don't know whose this is. Am I missing anything major? Oh, this is a really interesting. I would love to see I see the red floor. So it looks like there's a lot to like see. But yeah, it's going dark every time. Some more creepy statues. I love it. Back to the exterior. Okay, very cool level. Yeah, Comrade Atomic says, yeah, it's much lighter on mine. It happens. Conrad Atomic, well done on that level. I can tell it had a lot going for it. My assumption is, yeah, it was just a little bit dark on my screen. Number 7. Comrade Atomic said I wanted to feel like exploring a shutdown museum. I think you did a really good job. I think even if you have like some of the areas dark and then kind of like light lily pads, some lighter areas. I mean, some of the stuff you could play with if it's a broken down museum, maybe even some spots where the ceiling has like maybe broken in and added light in certain areas to kind of showcase maybe even like some of those statues on the side. If there was like a broken ceiling now there that kind of put light in through the ceiling onto that. Just some ideas of some cool stuff that we done. I think overall though, the feeling in the space, the closure of the space and the pathways felt really good. So I would be very happy with that. Okay, better location study. Looks like a first-person shooter. Look at these God rays coming through. Beautiful. Someone took some time lighting this bad boy. Structurally, this is beautiful. This is rendered really well. And those columns and those pillars, those architectural like motifs, they paint a beautiful picture. So right off the bat, I'm very impressed. Let's go underneath the stairs. an idea of a doorway there. You don't have to have it accessible. All these windows. Very cool. And those God rays are fantastic. Let's check out this. We're going to check out the bottom floor before we head on up. Oh, look at that. You can see outside here. EA. Ooh, it's my friends. Look at that beautiful scene through the window. My goodness, it's the EAE building. And a little, oh, that's awesome. A little ladder I can't climb, but I really wish I could. We're going from the red room to the green room. Nice transition. Beautiful use of implied space, kind of like we talked about in class. Every EAE building should have a massive fireplace. I think what this student has done is really elevated, refined the EAE space so that it becomes more Hogwarts. This is where all the students would come share their magical video game dinner and watch games on the wall. Let's go outside on the patio. Beautiful exterior. Even without coins, I'm kind of drawn around the space. There is EAE. I love the re-envisioning of the EAE building. I almost think I should change the location study to Building 72 every time. This is the cargo bay. So immediately I can tell what these rooms are, right? This is the warehouse where EAE stores its tanks. That's fantastic. This is where we store our tanks and our ammo boxes. Let's go on through. Oh my goodness, there's so much to explore here. So much to explore, and I'm drawn all around. Okay, was this? Something happened here. I think there was some fighting going on. Got some boxes with some ammo in it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, some planning. This is where we're doing our strategy planning. Things went awry, and you got the rocket launcher right there. Some battles ensued. This is a really nice touch, that light bulb sitting there. And this is what I'm talking about, though, that 10 or 20% that you put in at the end that makes it feel like a real world space. So even in this hallway, there's not a lot going on. You have the green pathway. These help a lot, these structures. They indicate like the entrance of a man-made doorway. Yes, there could be some like pillars or some more details here, but even just adding that light kind of gives that midway point of this room. It kind of breaks up the space. The first Keeper of Tales, that is awesome. Beautiful space here. This is a little typewriter. A lot of thought went into this. I actually love how those light bulbs break up the space in here. Go back through. This is where the director of EAE sleeps, behind this little hidden thing. And then by day, they do business here at their desk. It just makes sense. And this is where the students sleep. Yes, I love it. some barracks. This is fantastic. And this is where they play poker and drink some Mountain Dew out of that fancy glass bottle. Nice lighting in here. I've been through here. Okay. So now I think I need to go up. Okay, so this is gonna, there we go. Let's go up. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm blocked. I am blocked. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, that is what took us past the elevators through here. I think we've been through here, have we? No, that looks like a new space. This place is massive. So I would say, think about how you can direct, coin pickups would have been nice. Maybe a little EAE, some kind of EAE coin to drive players through. But I definitely need to go up now. Okay, so this was just a cool little section here. So I could have gone either way. This was the shortcut. Oh, dude, this is the video. This is the movie lounge. You can come down with a crew and watch your video games be played at the EAE. I think we should submit this to the planners. Okay, and here is that ladder we saw. Lots of intersecting pathways. Was there one more going up? No, just sitting there. Okay. Really awesome. What did everybody think of that one? Pretty decent? I was impressed. If we had some player mechanics or certain things, Cheese Police says Stanley Parable vibes. Cool. The EA building needs to have a movie room like that. I think it's going to, actually. I think it's got plans to have something like that added. I think that, so it's going through phases of building right now. And I think that's like phase 3 or phase 4. Very cool. I love that one. All right. I think we've got last one on the list. Number 8. The temple level. Let's allow some access here. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. Look at those trees. They're fantastic. These are beautiful block out trees. I love them so much. The temple looks beautiful. You've done a great job of forcing my vision straight towards the temple. I've got my back to the wall. And these walls are beautifully blocked out. Just using blocks, this enclosure makes it feel very real and gives some weight. You've done a great job of enclosing the environment. So let's go up. The door is open. That means enter. And it's got a nice, beautiful tree. I see some pickups, so I must pick them up. No noise, but that's okay. You can't always have noise on your pickup. I like the orange color on them. The emissive map. And out through here, more to explore. What kind of game can everyone envision this being? These little buildings are interesting. They're very small, but that's okay. I wonder what they're used for. If I had to guess, I wouldn't be sure exactly. They're too small to have like little beds and homes in there, so maybe they'd have weapons in them. I'm not sure. Can I squeeze through that one? Yes, I can. Okay. Not sure if that's an intended pathway or not. Some rocks, anything that could kind of lily pad me along my way here would help us kind of make this more interesting, going through these pads. Kind of like we saw with the light bulb, just having something in the center of the pathway kind of gives you the sense of progress as it moves from space. That's kind of what breadcrumbing does, even if it's not pickups. Like the trees are doing that, right? So right now I'm going past these trees. That's one bit of space, another bit of space, and it really breaks it up. But I think when you're going through some of this space, it gets a little bit long if you're traveling through it. A lot to work with here. I'm really digging it. Okay, let's check out the main locale now. The main temple area. Ooh. This feels like those Zelda levels where you're kind of avoiding people up above. So now the question is, how do I get up there? I found it. Nice landings at the top of each of the stairwells, like a good level. That is how to do spiral staircases, my friends. Look at that. So much better than a spiral staircase, like infinitely better. You walk up, you have this moment of rest, you turn, you walk up again. You turn, you walk up again. That is how staircases are done. Ditch the spiral staircases, do them just like that. And this is kind of cool. Little maze to pick up all these coins. And that one you have to jump down to get. So we'll just jump down. Okay, that was the entrance, right? Isn't that where I came through? So is there anything over here? Yes. Or is this where I came through? No, this is another one. Another beautiful temple. This courtyard is awesome. So you've got 3 stages of temple to go through. So this reminds me of, this actually reminds me of the Forbidden Temple a little bit in China. In Shanghai, I believe, is where I went and visited the Forbidden Temple. I didn't see this elevated staircase up here, there, but you went through multiple temples to reach it. And there you can see the different sections of it. Cheese Please says Castle Siege or puzzle progression exploration. Random Omega says I can see a third-person action game. I like these little drop downs, little Assassin's Creed diving points. Whee! Oh, cool little staircases in the back. This is massive. This is huge. The little puzzle area was collecting the coins in the middle temple was super satisfying. This one I think could use a little bit of love, kind of blocking it out. It looks like it's kind of a first pass. Like, doesn't have quite the feel. I like these little lookout areas. As the other ones. And up to the top. Beautiful level. Really well done. Really well done. All right, my friends, that concludes class for today. It looks like we ended right at the normal time. So that was perfect. Like I've always said, games should not just be submitted as assignments. They should be played and appreciated and enjoyed. Oh, there is something hidden. King of the Museum Park. I'm going to have to check it out at another time and find all the hidden goodness within your level. Really well done, though. There's a tower. Okay, I'm going to go find it. I'm going to have to find it after class. All right, everybody, have a fantastic fall break. We will see you on, I think it's the Tuesday after we get back from fall break. We'll see you then. Everybody have a fantastic evening, fantastic weekend, and everybody who stopped by have a good one. And we'll talk to you later. Lord Ball, I love your name. Well, I shouldn't say. That's an interesting name you got there, my friend. All right, we'll see you, everybody.